Howdy guys, lovely to see you again. Today we're going to be looking at the second solo from Breaking Point. Let's take a look. Alright guys, before we get too excited, we just need to talk about the tuning, which is drop B, which goes B, F sharp, B again, E, G sharp, and a C sharp. So get yourself in tune and we'll get started. Alright guys, let's have a look at the first section. I want to slide into 12 of the 4th string, and I'm going to do a little minor arpeggio there. I'm going to play 10 of the 3rd and 10 of the 2nd. At the end of that, just to make it a little bit more phrasing and sexy sounding, I do a slide from 10 to 12 on the 3rd, and then I want to go 10, 9. So all together. At the end of that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play 10 of the 3rd string and then jump to 13 of the 2nd. You can slide into this if you want to. I think it actually sounds a little bit sexier with the slide and a bit of vibrato. Then we work into this phrase. Let's slow that down. I want to start off with a hammer-on into a pull-off, going 10, 11, 10 on the 2nd string. Then I jump to 12 of the 3rd. And then I'm going to play 10 of the 2nd and do a pull-off from 12 to 10 on the 3rd. And that little chunk is going to resolve to 12 of the 4th string. So we should have a group of 4 there. This is sort of working in straight 16th notes. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. At the end of that, what I've got here is just a slight rock chord. I'm playing 10 of the 2nd and the 3rd string as a chord, and I give them a slight bend, probably a quarter tone. And then I want to jump to 12 of the 4th twice. Let's have a look at what we've got thus far of the second half. To finish that off, I'm going to play 10, 12, 13 on the 1st string. Then I hit 13 again and slide to 15 and give it some gentlemanly vibrato when I get there. So let's have a look at the second half and then we'll put them all together from the start and then obviously again slow at some tabs. Let's go right back to the start of the section now. One more time with some tabs. Alright guys, let's have a look at the second section. I'm going to start off with a little lick that you might have seen in early Metallica and some Bullet for My Valentine stuff. So the way that I group that and the next group is pretty, they're both very similar. I'm doing 2 groups of 6 and a group of 4, giving us 16 semiquavers or 16th notes, if you will. So the first group of 6 that I was doing was a pull off from 15 to 10 and then 13 to 10 on the 2nd string. Then I jump to 13 of the 3rd string and back down to 10 of the 2nd. That's going to be my first group of 6. I'm going to repeat that twice. Then to do the last group of 4, I'm just going to do the first 2 pull-offs, which was 15, 10, 13, 10. And that's the first group. A bit slower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there you go. And then we're working to the next group, which is this. Very similar idea. I'm going to do a pull off from 12 to 8 on the 1st string, and then a pull off from 10 to 8. Then I jump to 10 of the 2nd string and back down to 8 of the 1st string. Now for that group of 6, I'm going to repeat that twice. And at the end of that, to do the group of 4, I'm going to go 12, 8, 10, 8. All together. Hopefully that's all making sense. Now the last shred is working in relatively fast triplets. The first one is a little bit of a doozy, but the rest of them do make sense. I'm kind of working in sort of 2 groups of 6 for each group. So the first part goes like this. So the hardest part with this for me was doubling up on that 10th fret. I'm going to go 13, 12, 10, 10, 12, 10. It's exactly the same group of 6 twice. The next group I do is a little bit different. It kind of rolls. It probably makes a bit more sense on the fingers. I'm going to play 13, 15, 13, 12, and then a quick 13, 12. Two groups of 6 there. Very similar idea. Going 15, 17, 15, 13, and then another 2 notes to get that group of 6, and then we'll repeat that group of 6 twice. So let's have a look from the start of that. Now the last group is going to be very similar to what we just did. I'm going to play 17, 20, 17, 15, and then a quick 17, 15. And that goes twice. To finish that off, big delicious bend on 20. Okay. Let's have a look at the whole section from those pull-offy licks at the start, and then we'll do it again even slower with some tabs. One more time with some tabs. And that was the second solo from Breaking Point by Parkway Drive. Hope you guys have enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all very soon.